Hey there, Ruthie here, and welcome back to my channel. We are back in my playroom because it is time to reorganize it again. Can't believe we're doing this again, but here we are. And it's probably mostly my fault. I'm just not as good as removing toys that they no longer play with. I also did not label. So this time around, you know for a fact, I'm going to label everything so they know where everything goes. It doesn't look too bad. There's a few things scattered, but all in all, this is kind of what it looks like when they've put stuff away. But I just want to kind of give it a refresh. And then you can see in these areas, it's just kind of cluttered. There's also a lot of books throughout my house. And while they're great, I got to figure out how to take a bunch of them out and only keep a few out. I think some of these toys, they just no longer play with. So I gotta figure that out. Over here is where it gets scary. If you watched my last video, which I think I did about a year ago, I did organize this whole space, but I gotta use that top shelf a little bit better. I gotta kind of go through everything and toss what's needed. And then some of these bins just need to be reorganized, and yeah. And then the closet, again, not terrible, but still I just feel like stuff is everywhere, especially books. My God, I have so many. And yeah, just gotta give it a little bit of a refresh up here. Here's the game plan. We have the kids' playroom and the downstairs. And we're gonna take all the toys, and we're gonna keep the toys they really like to play with, especially some of the new toys now the holiday season has happened, so we'll keep those. Then we're also gonna take away all the baby toys and put those away. We're gonna figure out what we're donating and what we're just tossing, and hopefully really declutter. Then in the playroom, I also have a big closet, so I'm gonna try to keep the toys that they still play with but don't all need to be out here. I'm going to keep it in there as well. Also, as I'm going through and organizing, I'm going to be making a list of any additional containers or bins that I may need to purchase and taking a picture so I can make a label for everything. We are going to label everything. I don't want to hear from my kids that they don't know where it goes because everything will be labeled. So wish me luck. Hopefully you enjoy this video, especially if you need some motivation, and let's just jump right in.
Light me up. Don't you stop, 'cause tonight it's on the line. Show me how you get on down. Close my eyes, take me for a ride.
I really need to make this part of my regular cleaning routine because I just find the most random things mixed up in between all the toys. I mean, this time around I found a bowl. I definitely found some old snacks, I think, and just random scraps of paper that I don't even know what they're doing up here. So let me know. How often do you go through all your kids' toys? One of my mistakes was I took everything out of everything, and my room was a disaster, and then I spent all this time putting everything back together. So I will say this time around I kind of tackled one area at a time, so I tried to focus on the closet or some of the other spaces, which really helped out.
So I divided the books into books I want to put in the kids' rooms, baby books to put away for now, just general books to put away in their playroom. And then I want to put in one bin all the holiday books so that anytime it's holiday I can just pull them out and grab those. And then I am donating a few books because we love them but we don't need them anymore.
My kids love playing dress up, so I decided to put a bunch of it in this closet so they can go ahead and grab it whenever they wanted. And of course, Ellie had to come and help me out. We have two main play areas. We have the upstairs playroom, which the intention is most of the toys to be up there, and then this downstairs area, which is supposed to be toys that they can kind of play as we're getting stuff ready or all hanging out down here. There's things like that. But I do really want to keep this pretty minimal so that it's really easy and quick to clean up at the end of the day. So going through the same thing and just kind of decluttering it, figuring out what we don't need, as well as what are the toys that I want to keep down here versus move upstairs. And of course, tackling some more books.
Light me up, let me touch the flame now, baby. I'm your phoenix tonight. Come on and rise. So come on and rise. Come on and rise.
As I'm going through these bins, I'm noticing just how much crap my kids bring home and how many random miscellaneous pieces are. I will say this time around, I'm really trying to be diligent about making sure if it's a broken piece or from something I'm not really sure of, to just remove it. I feel like the clutter of the toys can really add up. And so I'm trying to be as strict on myself as possible and just recognize what are the toys that we have loved that we're going to keep playing with, and what are the toys that we're ready to pass on to someone else. All right, now that the downstairs is organized, it's time to head back upstairs and finish off this playroom for once and for all. Last time I organized, I used these plastic bins to keep some of the toys together, and it actually stayed true. I'm really impressed that it's still stuck around even a year later, so definitely makes this refresh easier and something I'm gonna stick to. And we did it! It looks beautiful. We'll see how long it lasts, but you can see my little cubby areas are a little bit more cleaned out and have much more of the relevant toys. I have all these stuffed animals over here, which I'm not really sure what I'm gonna end up doing with. And then this is the pile of baby stuff or things that I'm gonna keep for later on. And then here's our beautiful closet. So down below, I have all the cars over here. I have our little basketball hoop and the pickler triangle item. I have a few items here, but look at all that empty space. I love it. Some more puzzles, and then of course my little dress up area, which Ellie has been loving. So I'm really excited I ended up putting that in here. And then yeah, so here's how everything is beautiful over here, as you can tell. And then over here is the pile of items that I am going to be donating and just things that we have loved but no longer need. And then of course some items that we're just ready to toss. And most of it is just like random stuff or workbooks that are completed. Here is my beautiful little closet. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I put some of the stickers up top. This shelf is all about like learning things that I would do with Ellie. Over here is like crafty space, and then my bins that they can all access, the puzzles, and then our Legos. Promised myself I would label everything, and I did. I even laminated some of the stuff. So I went on my computer on Canva and just made some labels, and then I went ahead and laminated some of them because these will be on the outside of things. So I just wanted them to stay true and be a little bit cleaner and crisper. And then for the rest of them, I didn't laminate them because I'm just taping them on the inside of the box. And I used a picture of what the item looks like as well as words so that they can see exactly what the item is, and so can I. I really like how these labels turned out. Maybe I could have done them a little bigger, but I think it was really excellent, and the kids love being able to identify things and make sure they put the right things back. All right, here's the final look of how it looks with all the labels. So as I mentioned, in my little closet, I have all of Ellie's like learning material. Over here, I have these little mesh bags. So I put like her beads for her necklace, a game, a magnetic blocks, and then some more crafts. So little items I put in those bags, and then you can see all my little containers now also have the image on the front. It just looks so clean, so easy, and the kids really enjoy putting everything together. On my larger bins, I went ahead and put the label on the outside, and these are actually velcroed so I can easily move them on and off. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and it gave you the motivation that you've been searching for. If you did, go ahead and give that thumbs up and consider subscribing so you don't miss any further videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!